Hey, what's going on, everybody? David here, and welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at a sequel to a horror movie that a lot of people have been anticipating, and that is for Halloween. Now, Halloween right here is on 4K Ultra HD. It does have 4K Ultra HD, Blu-ray, and digital copy included. All right, so essentially, this is a sequel to the 1978 original Halloween, and completely ignores everything that has come after that. And I think that's a wise thing to do, just because, you are essentially breathing new life into the franchise without having to reboot the whole franchise, and it also kind of keeps the history and the lore intact as well. So I think that's pretty cool. So essentially what we have here, the story kind of goes is that we have Laurie Strode back, Jamie Lee Curtis back as Laurie Strode in the film, and now she's an older woman, she's a grandmother. You have her daughter and her granddaughter in the mix as well. So that makes it pretty interesting, but she's kind of estranged from them for the most part, and she's kind of leading this like hermit lifestyle. She's kind of shielded herself from everything, just because she also has like a touch of PTSD, and she's just waiting for that moment that Michael Myers comes back, so that way she can confront him. So that's essentially the plot line here. A lot of people, were talking about this movie going into it and leading up to its release. And a lot of people were saying, this movie is just, oh my God, it's through the roof. It's such an amazing movie. Best Halloween sequel ever. And I will give them that. Actually, I will give them that. This is a really good Halloween sequel. The thing is, and this is why I kind of tell you guys, don't try not to let critics or people get in your head, me included, about certain movies or things like that, because literally when I saw it, my expectations were so high. The bar was so high for me, that when I saw it, it was good. Like, I'm not gonna say that it was a bad movie, but the bar was set so high that I was watching it and I was like, oh my God, like it's some crazy's gonna happen, man. Some extraordinary is gonna happen. It's gonna blow my mind. And by the time the credits rolled, I was like, okay, it was a Halloween movie. Like, I don't get it. I mean, again, that was my fault. I set the bar way too high, and I actually went back and watched it twice. 2 more times, just because I was like, you know what, I got to give it a fair shot. I really do. I can't just be like, it bummed me out because it was my fault that my expectations were high. So in doing that, I gained a better appreciation for it. It is a really good sequel, and I love the fact that you have Jamie Lee Curtis back, and she's playing this realistic role. Laurie Strode, I mean, realistically, Laurie Strode would be all sorts of, messed up in the head because of her first encounter with Michael Myers. And, I would wouldn't doubt, that somebody like that would develop PTSD or be paranoid all the time. So that's the part I loved about it. I really love that part. Judy Greer is fantastic. There's a moment, she plays Laurie Strode's daughter. There's a moment at the ending, and I'm not gonna give anything away, but there's a moment at the ending where it kind of like surprised me. It took me aback a little bit, and I thought she completely like owned that moment. That moment towards the end is her moment, and I think when you if you watch it, if you watched it, you know what I'm talking about. If you haven't watched it yet, you'll know what I'm talking about right when the moment happens. But anyway, let's go ahead and take a look at the slipcover here. Slipcover looks really nice. A lot of nice embossing here. Fantastic. And it even looks like the face is textured, the mask is textured, and things like that. So cool. I love it when companies do stuff like that. And then here goes the back here. If you guys don't know what it's about. And then it has the special features there as well. I haven't had a chance to check out all the special features, but I will say it looks great in 4K. I mean, this is a pretty dark movie, so being able to the black levels are really good. So to be able to still see a whole lot of surroundings and things like that, what's going on within the darkness, that's a big plus, especially with this movie. Anyway, let's go ahead and pop this open so I can stop talking. Does come with digital copy. And then here you have, let's see here. There you have Halloween on Blu-ray on this side, and then Halloween on 4K on this side. Love this disc art here. Fantastic disc art. Love the way it looks. And it's not just a copy of the cover there. It's really nice. All right, and then here goes the front, back, and spine for Halloween. And this one is out now from Universal Studios Home Entertainment. Now, one thing that I will say that I was left scratching my head why they called it Halloween. I know it's like set. Each movie came out like decades apart, but if it's supposed to be a sequel to the original, you're gonna have two movies side by side that are just Halloween. I don't know. If you guys have an answer for that, let me know. Anyway, next up, we have the Best Buy exclusive Steelbook for Halloween. This is the 4K version. Does have 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray and digital copy included. And like I said, only at Best Buy exclusive Steelbook. I had to get this one just because of the artwork. The artwork's fantastic. I don't know. I cannot remember for the life of me who the artist is. If you do, let me know in the comments below because I really would like to look up more of his work. But I remember this image because I think they had like promo posters during like San Diego Comic-Con last year, I believe, that they were putting out with this image. Really, really cool. Love it a lot. Let's go ahead and open this up and get some of that glare out of the way. All right. Again, I made the mistake and I should have pre-opened this thing and I didn't. Because I'm always struggling. And this is good video content, guys. Me struggling to open a Steelbook. Let me just go out of frame for a second. Let's see here. All right. There we go. Awesome. My trusty pin always comes in handy. I need to have my sword around here. I have like a little master sword. Just need to have that around. All right. Jesus Christ. Oh. Golly. All right, let's go ahead and take a. Well, here goes. Take a look at the back here. Essentially the same thing as the back of the slipcover. Let's go ahead and take this J card off. All right. A lot of that sticky stuff on there. The glue. Okay. So again, let's take a look at the front here. Fantastic. Look, it even kind of shines like the moonlight behind him. When you add light to it, it kind of shines even more. So cool. I like that. And it's a nice matte finish with a little bit of like a spot gloss right there on the, I don't know if you can tell. It's over here on the title here. Has some nice glossy parts. And then take a look at the back here. This is really cool. I like that. I know it's a pumpkin. I know. I get it. But it's a really cool looking creepy pumpkin. And then some nice glossy spot gloss here for the pumpkin as well. Looks cool. Dig that a lot. You see, and if it's a matte Steelbook, but then it has some spot glossing, some glossy areas and things like that, I like that. That's really cool. And then the spine here. It's a nice looking spine. That sounds weird. That's a nice looking spine. Hey, Trevor, you got a nice looking spine, bud. I don't know. I've had 3 cups of coffee this morning, okay? All right, it does come with digital copy. All right, and then Halloween on 4K. And then Halloween on Blu-ray. And then here goes the interior artwork. Let's see if you can take a look at that. Fantastic. Really cool. Laurie Strode there. Jamie Lee Curtis. Really, really nice. See if I get a little closer. I'm trying not to get the glare on it. But it looks really, really cool. Like that. That's a perfect image, I think. And that perfectly sums up her character in this movie. I mean, you look at her. Guns blazing. That's her, essentially. And then here goes the front, back, and spine for the 4K Best Buy exclusive Steelbook for Halloween. And this is out now, again, from Universal Studios Home Entertainment. Now, I went to 3 Best Buys yesterday. And they all had a pretty good amount of these Steelbooks. So I'm pretty sure, I'm like, I don't want to say 95% sure, I'm like 80% sure that you'd be able to find one with no problem. But yeah, so again, here we have Halloween on 4K, and then the 4K Best Buy exclusive Steelbook here. Which one are you guys going to be picking up? Let me know in the comments down below. Thank you guys so much for checking out this video and just listening to me ramble like I always do. I really appreciate it. Please hit that thumbs up button if you dug it or found it informative in any way. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well, because I will be coming back with more videos as always. And with all that being said, we'll catch you next time.